Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this clip art and they want just the horse's head. And they say for the life of me, I can't figure it out. So the one I'm doing it for, I made it really small. You can tell it's a bitmap because it's got the bitmap bounding box. And if we take a yellow box, there's going to be white behind it. And I've already done it, and I gave them some suggestions. That's not the most attractive way to do it, but take this. I made it small. I believe it helps Corel trace better. So I'm going to go trace bitmap, outline trace clip art. And then I'm going to go right here and remove background from entire image. And I'm going to nudge that over. Now, I should have left the yellow box. There won't be no white anymore. Well, we can use the purple. So the best way I know how to do it would be to left click, right click. And there's some leakage. You can't just, let's put a rectangle around it in case it leaks outside the horse. And see it's leaking into the flowers and going everywhere. So depending on how much you want to do or whatever, I would take your freehand, and if you set it on 100, your freehand tool will be smoother. So we're going to get our freehand tool, and I'm just going to start like right there. I'm just going to make a curved line. I don't know if I went too far, but if you didn't get the whole line, you can get the shape tool, and you can actually go past it. And we can actually probably move this one down. We just don't want to get any leakage. So I'm going to get the Smart Fill tool and now fill that in. So I don't want that curvature. So let's put or they might want it, I don't know. Let's put that right there. And then Smart Fill that. Look at that. We've already kind of half done. And I said, normally I would turn this into a wireframe, or not a wireframe, but an outline. But then I would go up to your shape tool and get your smear tool. Set it kind of small. Well, first of all, let's do this. Let's take our smoothing tool. Let's make it a little bit bigger, like 1 inch. And let's smooth this out. And that might be acceptable, but you could always take your smear tool. That's too big. And I've got my pressure set on 100, so it's going to act really fast. And, just use your artistic ability to what you think you want to do with it. And you can always add more white streaks. So to do that, let's left click, right click, and let's take the Smart Fill tool and let's fill that one in. And then just move it to wherever you want, and maybe, reverse it, mirror it, and put it like right there and make it smaller. And then when we left click, right click, when we fill that in, it won't go in that spot. So you could do more. I think I've got too much going on. So you could actually eventually take your smoothing tool. The smoothing tool started in like X18, and you could kind of smooth these out where they wouldn't be so, and if you think there's too many, just take your shape tool and just delete some nodes. And then you could do whatever you want to with it. Anyway, hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.